Wait
embarrassed.
a minute, John.
These
Wait a
low
minute,
IQ
John. Yo, give me a minute.
embarrassed.
I was listening to you just now, right? Bro, you still pressed about me not telling you where I work, bro?
Nah, it ain't. I ain't pressed about you not saying where you work. You
And you up
embarrassed where
here,
you
and
work,
wait a minute,
boy.
and you up here,
You a
wait a
fuck.
minute, and you up here trying to embarrass this man,
All
and
you
you trying
niggas
to,
embarrassed.
wait a minute, and you embarrassing me, telling me that I'm paying this man to come on the show, and you don't even know half of what you talking about. He
Right.
never needed to tell you no shit like that. Like you just, bro, you just doing too much, bro.
You low IQ ass blacks up here. You got
Nigga
nothing.
still
He
talking.
takes over your panel. The whole damn chat been waiting on
This dude worse than
See,
Uncle Ruckus.
no, no, John. That's gonna make. Let us say hypothetically that was the case. What you gonna do is cause. Let's say me and him have a relationship as far as like doing something on the show. What that's gonna do is make him look at it different. Say, oh well, because he got an ego too. He got a hit man too,
Well,
and it
his nigga
seemed like
ego fake.
you're gonna
Well, hey,
divide
JP,
us.
his
No, no,
ego is
I don't
fake
like that
because
type of
he
talk.
can't stand alone.
But
You
No,
can
no,
let
no.
me
stand
You
ask
don't
you
know
alone.
this
He
what.
though,
can't
John.
No,
stand
he
alone.
do
You
stand
need him
alone.
though.
No,
Let me ask you
DJ
this
do
though,
stand.
John.
The
If
DJ do
every
stand alone.
Okay, why? Well, why his channel
He
been
definitely
asking
stand
about you
alone,
all night?
brother.
Ain't nobody want to talk to Witch Doctor. He got nothing to talk about.
Nobody wasn't asking about JP all night.
I
This
was
channel
reading in the
makes
chat
moves
all night.
without
They were like
without nobody.
JP,
No
JP,
disrespect to
JP,
JP though.
JP.
No
They were
disrespect to
like JP,
JP because
JP.
JP doing his
But
thing,
but
brother.
but now you see what now you see by you saying that type of stuff. Now you see what they saying now. And this, I think,
I ain't
are you
paying
doing this
attention.
on purpose to get
Yeah,
them to say that,
No,
John?
I ain't doing
right.
it on purpose. I
but
just get
but
sick of these
And
but
then
low
they're
John,
gonna
IQ,
look at
dumbass
JP
black
funny. Then they're gonna look
women
at
John,
JP
what you
Right?
want to
funny.
They're gonna start
criticize
looking at me
somebody
funny.
and
You
then use
creating
that
a
man at the
issue
same
that
time
don't that,
while
that shouldn't be
accusing you
Right.
of
created.
using.
The
but
guy's
hold
I done
on,
not
had a
even
hold
minute.
there,
Hey,
JP.
on
JP, I
though.
done had
Would
many.
you have
I
that
done had
same
many of these damn
sentiment
low IQ
if
fucking
JP
blacks
was on your channel though,
accuse
John?
me of using you, and I ain't ever used you. But
But
these
would you
blacks
have
was
that
reading
same
Oh, that's a
collectively the
good
sentiment?
text on all these damn
question. That's
channels.
a good
They're the ones
question.
that really use you.
Like, would you feel
John
the same
God, do
way
you
if JP
want do
was
you
on your channel?
oh go ahead, brother.
Nah, I was just trying to figure out would he feel the same way he feeling about
Hmm.
Witch Doctor as himself if JP was at his channel.
Nigga,
Mm.
nigga, I don't do shows. I don't need JP. My audience is not begging for JP on my panel. JP doesn't come up in my chat when he's not on my channel. JP doesn't come on my channel very often. I don't do panels like this. This nigger witch doctor needs don't
What?
he
No,
got
John, it
nothing,
seemed like this. You
nigger
doing this on
boy.
purpose to divide, to create the
Hey,
division. That's
hey,
what it seems.
hey. Well, it look like what it seems to me is that these blacks want to use you indirectly, and then anybody that kind of sidle up to you like me, they criticize me and say I'm using you, right? But witch doctor needs you,
When I
bro.
ever
I'm telling you,
when I
he
ever said that,
needs you.
wait a minute,
How
when
many
did I ever
streams?
say
That's some pussy
I'm going
shit
to
to me,
drop him
man.
when he talking? When did I ever say that you used JP? I never said no shit like that.
Nigga, you criticizing while making thumbnails and everything, putting him in the thumbnail. Are you giving him some of this money? I'm curious. As many shows as he come up and contribute for you, do you give him some? Because you say
Yo, you
everybody
know
else
some of
use
the
him.
shit that
You
I
say I
review.
use him.
Wait a
Has
minute. Do you know some of the shit that I review at JP? Bro, I don't even gotta talk to this
Yeah,
nigga.
right, DJ. I
Right.
wish we wouldn't have to even talk about
hey,
that type of
hey,
stuff.
but all I know is he said I use you, and other people say I use you. I don't have you in thumbnails and on my show every night like Witch Doctor does. I saw Witch Doctor reviewing the Gospel of Bob just to see you get arrested. He's not. They nothing.
Bro,
They
and he
got
know that I
nothing
was bro, and he know that I was reviewing him.
Right.
That's like, what the fuck?
until you come,
That's
and they know
crazy.
it. That's why he keep putting me
So
down.
you watch so you
They got
watch
nothing.
Just slow, bro.
so you watch the doc then, John Go. You watch, you sky watch, and like you hating from the sidelines on
No, no,
DJ
no,
Rich
no, no.
Doctor. That's what it
Listen,
seems
what?
like,
Listen.
brother.
I just find it curious how these low IQ blacks are trying to use JP. He's still like he's the most erudite and
How?
smartest one up here because at
How?
least he got
JP name
something.
Bro, you
At least he
JP
got
name
something.
is in the
Ain't nobody
algorithm.
asking. Nobody's asking
JP
what's
got the
word
algorithm
or
right
Darren
now.
Long get up here.
His name, everybody review JP. Do you go to every
That's
space
right.
who
And
review
nobody's reviewing.
JP? And
Nobody reviewing
do you
you.
say, hold on,
so
brother,
let's
hold
say
on,
every
brother? Let
wait
me
a
ask you
minute,
a
Chris.
question.
Let's just say everybody review JP, right? Let's just hypothetically say that. What are you trying to do? Trying to make everybody not review JP?
Right.
No, I just want you niggers to
Be
acknowledge
shaming them
that.
for it though, John.
Slow,
Well,
bro.
they should be shamed for it. Right? They should be shamed for it. They ought to be embarrassed that in Black
Okay,
America,
let me
the
ask you a
most
question. Would you
entertaining.
would what if they was reviewing you? Everybody was reviewing you, and you become the algorithm. Would it be something that you'd be appreciative for, or or you be against it?
Well, the difference between me and you is these people are ridiculing you. They're putting you down. They're trying to say he not like the rest of Black America ain't like him, but you're the most entertaining of all the blacks, right? Nobody's asking, hey, when Simp God gonna get here? Hey, when John Galt gonna get here? Hey, when Keelan gonna get up on the panel? All night they want to talk about you. You can go on some boring ass gospel of Bob panel, and this nigger witch doctor will follow you over to the gospel of Bob. It doesn't matter where you go. He needs you, clearly. I didn't review you on the Gospel of Bob getting
I don't
arrested.
think that.
He
Hey,
did.
hey, John, that I think that's again. I'm gonna say this. I think that's foul of what you're doing right now, man.
Hey, I think it's foul what these niggers do. Criticizing the welfare man while they don't even put half the effort into it. All these blacks up here criticizing your food truck, and ain't a nigger up here got a food truck or even a damn outhouse to
Nigga
serve
don't
your
even
food
watch the
from.
channel.
You low IQ blacks criticize this man while he the only one got anything tangible on the
So
street.
who criticizes food truck?
All you black, you call him degenerate. You make
Bro, literally nobody up here. You can't even point to nobody on this
you call
panel
him
that do this.
degenerate.
This
You've
nigga's
had
an idiot.
thumbnails about him.
Ain't it
You've had
too early for
thumbnails about people
drinking?
like me. The blacks in your audience criticizing, and if you don't criticize him, it's only because you want to use him. If you ain't criticizing, it's because you want to
But
use him.
Bro,
John
look
God,
at
Because you
this.
got
Let me
nothing.
just
oh
tell you
wow.
this is
Tell
some of
us
the shit
about
that
yourself then.
look at this.
Why
Some of
does
the
So
it?
this
shit that some of the shit that we review from JP, bro. How I know about the shit even exists is from JP, you fucking idiot. Like,
Okay,
why you so slow, dude?
okay. So why you don't review some? Why he ain't? Why don't review some of your stuff? Why he ain't reviewing some of your stuff? Why you just don't talk about yourself? You talk about more. JP gets
Man,
talked
it's
about
other
more on
people
this
that
panel.
reviewed my shit
JP and
before.
his
I
food
just
truck get
ain't, you
talked
know what I
about
mean?
more on this panel than anything you do to make a living. I know more about JP than I know about the host.
Did this seem now, John? This I gotta keep it funky, man. This sound like jealousy.
Hey, jealous of who? I don't even know anything about Witch Doctor. He
No,
too
no.
embarrassed to
What
tell
I
us what
mean,
he does for a living.
is, it sounds like
You
you
jealous
jealous
of
that the
me?
fact that you don't want
What
them
am I
to
jealous
review
of?
me because you don't want me to be no highlight. I don't.
JP,
I hate having these type of
JP,
conversations. I
JP,
think
JP. I've had
this
some.
shit is
that's
JP,
what
I've
I'm
had you on my
bogus.
saying.
panel. JP,
JP,
I've
you
had you on
just
my
had a
panel.
viral. Hold on, John God. JP just had a viral moment, right? With old boy from the piece. Everybody is reviewing that. He just had a
I didn't
viral,
know he had a viral
another
moment. I'm
viral
sorry, I didn't
moment.
know
I
that.
can appreciate that
So,
I
too.
didn't know that. I didn't
so
know he had a
can
viral
you?
moment. Sorry about that.
So, but
Is
everybody is
that what the
reviewing
show
that
is
right
about?
now.
Hey, okay.
Everybody
Let me
is
ask you this
reviewing
question.
that right now, and you coming
Oh,
up here being a distractor.
wait a minute. Okay,
You
okay.
been a
So I stand
distractor.
corrected. So I stand corrected. I didn't know this. JP, you just went viral again.
It wasn't really viral, but a
Really
lot of
viral, but
people is reviewing
Okay,
it.
okay. So let me ask you this question, JP.
Well, on IG and TikTok, it's going viral.
Okay, cool. So here it is again. You're going viral, and presumably this black ass witch doctor and all these other panels are benefiting by reviewing you. Correct? Now, why doesn't witch doctor and all these other low IQ blacks go viral? Why is it always you going viral? Why can't these dumbass low IQ blacks figure out something to go viral like you? What is so special about you that these niggers can't figure it out?
I think DJ chose to be more like a uh to review things, right? Because DJ he don't really go out there and show his woo at the bam. A lot of times DJ he barely even talk really. He let the panel do their thing and stuff like that.
Basically, he let you come up and shine on his panel. He
No,
just
no,
said,
no, no. He let
"Stupid,"
everybody come up here. Everybody got the same opportunity as me,
but
if not
nobody else
more
got
than me.
anything. But right now, ain't nobody else talking. They stupid. They ain't got nothing to talk.
Look, John, we ain't even actually need you up here. I just let everybody up here to voice their opinion. Ain't even that deep. It's just who gonna shine out of everybody that voicing their opinion.
You ain't got no shine, you low IQ nigga. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Ain't
Nigga,
nothing
fuck
interesting
you.
about you. You can't even tell
Bro. Bro,
a
it ain't
legend.
too early
You
to
not
say
interested,
something.
nigga. The fuck you tell me?
Yo, what the hell? What the hell? Hey, yo, why you bad, John? Why you so bad, yo?
Why am
Tell
I
the real
mad?
truth.
Bro,
Why am I
listen,
mad?
Tell
Because
the
that
real
stupid low
truth,
IQ
brother.
nigga got my name wrong.
Come on,
JP,
Stupid
man.
ass low
JP, did you
IQ
say?
black
Hey,
You know what?
nigga.
We
you ain't
bought to,
get
you
no
know,
breakfast.
John, we bought to review you. Don't
Dumb
worry,
fucking
John. We'll
niggas.
review you too.
And I'm
I'll
saying this
review
shit in
you on
front of
my
my
channel.
child. And
Right.
I'll
my
review you.
child
I'll
ain't know
review
you
you.
dumb fucking niggas.
Yeah.
Look at these
Yeah,
dumb
John
fucking
God
niggas.
wants some
I want my
content. John
child to
wants some
know you dumb
content.
fucking niggas.
He wants some content
Put him
about
on the
him.
full screen. Let's put him on the full screen.
I got my child right here listening to me. Talking about how dumb and fucking black you stupid
Hey,
ass
yo,
niggas are.
you should play the John God song, yo, while he up here.
Oh
The John
nah.
God song, yo, while you got him up
That's
here, brother.
why he come up
Hey,
here,
It's too
bro.
early.
if it wasn't for me and JP,
He
it
just
wouldn't be
wants
nothing to
some
talk
shine.
about up here. You
No,
let
he's
them
saying him
fucking
and
Oh,
rapping.
JP. Look,
Or you
you
let
see
that
what I'm
fucking
He,
telling
nigga
you,
him
bro?
and
You
John
gotta
Cook
read
out
JP,
there
he
between
talking
the
about
lines.
glazing.
Wait a
He
minute.
glazing.
Wait a
He
minute.
what I'm
You
glazing.
saying,
gotta
JP,
read
nigga, you
between the
got
lines.
nothing.
Wait a minute. You gotta read between the lines.
You
This is why
got
I don't say. Look. Sometimes you gotta let people talk, bro. You know
mm.
what I'm saying? People
okay.
tell on themselves. You don't. I don't gotta say nothing or paint no narrative. You just let him do the
Right.
painting.
You
Now it's
fucking
him and First it
Ooh.
was just JP is the content. Now it's him and JP. Then it's gonna just be him next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
got. Hey, hey, nigga,
Yo,
hey, right now,
yo,
if me and
yo, I'm
JP
glad you
leave the
get
show, this
that. I'm
motherfucker
glad you
gonna be
get
John, you
that,
right
fucking
on
Doc.
this,
paid.
dog.
Hey, JP, if me and you leave this panel right now, what you think these dumb niggas will be talking about?
No, they still gonna have there's many
What they
other
gonna talk about?
conversations, John.
What you think they gonna talk about? What you think they gonna talk about?
They could talk
Stupidity.
about something else. It's a lot of
Hey,
different.
okay. When the people come up here, they got questions for you. You going viral right now. Is any of these other niggas going viral? Myself included? No. You the topic of conversation. These fucking niggas ain't
Okay, but
got
John, what
nothing.
is
They
your
boring as
purpose of
hell.
saying? And let's say
Huh?
that is the case. What is your purpose of making people feel bad
My
about it,
purpose
though?
is just be honest and say, yo, that nigga JP, he might be on welfare, whatever, but he got content and I don't. Stop ridiculing this man.
When you
And I
say
ain't
I,
saying it just
when
to
you say
Winter.
I
I'm
don't,
saying it to
that's
all
still
these blacks who
DJ
need to
have
acknowledge
admitted.
that you got nothing.
DJ, that's where you wrong about DJ. DJ have admitted that JP is very entertaining. He also admitted that a lot of people did not want me. That it was leaving him because he still platformed me. But he said JP is entertaining. Matter of fact, when me and DJ was going back and forth, he said, "You entertaining as fuck. I'm going to review you."
That's
And
right. And I
and I
want
fucked
okay,
I
so
fucked
so
with him, and ever since then I locked
so
in with
and
DJ.
that proves my point, right?
But when
It,
DJ review me, he don't review me from a negative perspective. He
yeah,
usually
the
he
hell he
might throw
don't.
his little jabs and stuff, but it
That
don't
that
feel
fucking
Gotta
nigga,
throw
harmful.
my
that
jabs
fucking
in. I
nigga
gotta
had niggas coming up here
Yeah, but
talking about
it don't feel harmful.
right. He's the first off. Look at how he talks about me, right? He called me a slumlord, and I'm just using it as an example, right? All I do is I work this shit. I provide housing for people. He lifts you up because he can use you. He can't use me. He can use you, bro. His whole chat has been begging for you all night. Nobody comes up and asks Witch Doctor any questions about anything. But people will come up on his panel and ask you questions. You would be the center of conversation.
I think, John, I can say this. A lot of people still love me though, and I think that DJ, when we first met, is woo out the Batman, but we grew a tight knit ship. You know,
Bro,
that's like in every relationship.
hey, bro, I bet you
Um,
this. I bet you this.
I show
Take
more.
away
I
the view.
show more stuff than other people. A lot of other people, the reason why they're probably not getting talked about because a lot of people is more reserved. A lot of people don't want their business out
JP,
there,
hey, let me ask you this,
and
JP.
so, but I just show more.
JP,
That's
let me
all
ask you
that
this.
is.
JP, when you went to jail that night, recently, did Witch Doctor send any of them super chats he's collected off you to help get you out of jail or anything?
No, matter
Yeah,
of
he
fact,
was
I had
always
I'm
called
there,
asking.
bro.
DJ, but DJ was asleep. DJ would have helped me out.
So DJ was asleep
He
when
was
you went
asleep.
to
That's
jail.
a whole fact. DJ
He
would
was
have helped
asleep.
him out, brother.
What time did you go to jail? What time did you go to jail?
It was down there midnight.
DJ usually stream, but okay. How
No,
about the
but
next?
sometimes he takes off. Sometimes he takes off, or
How
he
about the next day when he did the review of Gospel of Bob? He said, "Man, I know JP broke on welfare and shit. I'm about to make some money off this nigga reviewing him going to jail. Do you send you 50 cents at least?"
The Gospel of Bob channel helped JP out with that
I'm
bread.
asking
Black
you,
folks,
which doctor?
black folks
I know
helped him
Gospel of
out, my
Bob did.
nigga.
I know
That
the
nigga
Hispanic
DJ
did.
helped me out
I know
before,
the
my nigga.
Hispanic
So
helped
he's a
him out.
solid
But I'm
dude, my
asking you,
nigga.
this
Shut up.
ghetto ass, black ass,
DJ is a solid
witch
dude.
doctor who
He a
made money
solid
off
dude, my
JP.
nigga. Shut up, bro.
I'm asking JP, after Witch Doctor reviewed the Gospel of Bob, made money off laughing and giggling at your ass, getting arrested. And
Black folks helped JP out, brother.
Did
Black
he
people
send you
did that.
anything from the video he made?
DJ is one of them dudes I could call in here help
So
out.
the
He look
answer
out
is
if he
no.
got it. So
That's a
I ain't
fact.
tripping. So
That's
that's
a
why
fact.
I don't understand why you trying to create this division between
That's
us.
a
I'm
fact.
not bringing division. I'm just
But
pointing out.
you definitely you are creating, and it's very harmful. You are creating a strong division.
Okay, I'll take that. And all I say
You
is
throwing
this.
seeds. You
Hey,
planting seeds in people's minds,
hey,
The
and
question
it,
is,
and you trying to water
JP,
it
all I'm
too.
saying is this. The seeds are already there. These niggas
yo,
been
John
warning you
Go.
all the
John Go.
time anyway, right?
Can JP call you for help? Will you send him some bread?
I don't know. What you think, JP? Answer that question.
God have helped me out. I think I could call John, but I don't understand that.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't understand why we creating these divisions and stuff. I don't
The
like having to.
division, right?
Like,
It's
if you see me
already
at this place
division,
all the time,
JP.
that means
It's
I kind of
already
fuck with.
division,
I fuck with them.
Because John don't like hip hop. You know
Nigga,
he
I'm
don't
just
like hip
listen.
hop.
I
You
just want
know
to
he
bring the
don't like
division.
black
I want
folks,
to bring the
JP.
division.
You
Nigga, I
know
just
he
want the
like one of them
division out
old
of everybody's
dudes
face so we
who
can be
don't like
honest.
black people, brother.
No,
He
nigga.
don't like
Okay,
black folks.
whatever. I just want the division out on Front Street so we can stop faking like it ain't there. I want it
Wait
out
a
on
minute, I've
Front
Okay.
been
Street.
listening.
Let's
Wait a
see who
minute,
using
John. Wait a
who.
minute.
Let's see who using who. Right? Let's see
What's
who
wrong
can
with
stand on
getting
their own
First
without
of
used?
all,
Long
JP
you don't
coming
first
in
of
there.
all, if you're not wait, first of all, if you're not useful, you're useless, right? Second of all,
Right. There we
So
is
go.
if
okay,
you're
so you're
being
using
misused
JP.
or
Good.
if you being wait a minute, if you're being misused or exploited, that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm
That's a whole
saying?
different.
JP
Yeah,
don't gotta be up here. Like he could, you know what I'm saying? He's
Okay.
his own grown man.
Okay, so you will agree that you're using JP. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just said nothing wrong with it.
you know
How
what?
about
You
we
know what? I
using
don't
each
think.
other?
No,
Okay.
DJ. I know this your channel, but I don't think we should continue on that entertaining
All right,
that
fair enough.
Yeah,
conversation,
that's
bro.
not
I
I,
think
I
fair
feel you.
enough.
Because it's really ain't gonna do nothing. I don't see no big point or purpose of it outside of creating a divide between us already.
JP, I'm gonna tell
I
you
don't
this.
think we should continue that type of conversation,
All right,
John. To be honest with you,
before I get out of here, I'm gonna say this, JP. And this is what I'm gonna say. The divide is already there.
If these were some degenerate bandits sitting up here, then you were correct.
Like what John God don't understand is like
Hey, yo.
everybody in this space, bro, flaws or not, bro, everybody could actually shine because there's other people that don't
Facts.
know people and they just like seeing people that they don't know just say different shit. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be no expert or none of that shit.
Daryl, you
DJ,
Nah,
look like
what you did
Judge.
to that nigga, Doc?
Daryl looked like
yeah,
Judge Mathis in that video.
word. Hey, yo, Daryl, what made you do that video though, yo? What moment that was? Why you did that? Oh, okay, 1 minute. All right, all right. Yeah, JP, what you think of that video?
I think it was funny. I laugh every time I see it. And then he do look like Judge Mathis. Y'all remember Judge Mathis?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The young when he was young, looked
Hell
like a
yeah.
young Judge
Right.
Mathis. No, but
But let me
I
ask
don't
y'all this:
understand why
was
John was doing
y'all
that, man.
was
I
John
don't know, dog. I don't be knowing what's be going on with people, man. Like I don't know,
Right.
do
because
you
that
think it
can
was
create
John
a
really
divide,
look out? Do you think it was John really trying to look out for JP, or it was more so like against Witch Doctor?
against Witch Doctor.
Yeah, I mean that's how it kind of
Yeah.
seemed, because I mean, like you say, like several people will review whatever JP have going on, or JP this not the only place where you went to and got on panels and stuff, but this was where he will complain. He gonna complain over here with Witch Doctor. That's why I asked, like, is it more
Yeah,
so
but
Witch
that's
Doctor?
Yep.
like Uncle Ruckus who could play all day, but like as you watch Uncle Ruckus, you could tell like it's different between Uncle Ruckus and John Gard. John Gard like really have a disdain for black people. Like really. He don't like hip hop, he don't like urban gear, he don't like nothing about black people though. And then he really have a disdain for DJ Witch Doctor because I go to community tabs. I see him put a whole bunch of stuff up about Witch Doctor. Like, yo, Witch Doctor was a solid dude, yo. Once you know him in the back scenes, like he really look out for black people. Like he look out for his folks. If you rock with him, you know what I'm saying? Like he look out, bro, because he looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna always speak up for DJ Witch Doctor. I don't care who it is, bro. Facts.
No, though, appreciate that shit. But I think that John Gall I just think he want to be part of the content, bro. He just go around trying to make content, and sometimes he just
Right.
put his foot in his mouth, bro. He just takes shit too far, bro. You know what I
That's a
mean? But
fact. Because even
I don't think he fuck with me, but I think but for some reason I think he fucks with JP. You know what I'm saying? But
right, right.
sometimes he might just want to have some shine too. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, yo, cause watch what you do though. He about to use this moment. He about to use this moment and use this for his content. Watch when he go
Right,
live
he's
later,
gonna do.
yo.
Yeah, he's gonna do that shit. But that shit was kind of lame, trying to be divisive. That shit is weird, bro.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. He see me if I'm coming over every day. That means I fucks with you and your platform.
Bro, even when I just played the Sim God song, he's asking, "Is that the Doxo?" Like, bro, why you being weird, bro? We all joke and shit and still be on each other platform. You know this thing, bro? When I see how House of Hypocrites and 2K went at it with each other, bro, and it's still on some content shit, they ain't doing no weird doxing and no weird shit like that. I fucks with that shit. But there's people that be
And
wanting to
that's how
turn that
Fight
shit
Club
in.
used to be, DJ.
That's what I
My bad,
fuck.
kids.
I wasn't
I'm
here
good
for
now.
that shit, but I fuck with that type of shit because it's fun. But we ain't doing too much
Yeah,
extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga
and
John Gawker a hoe, bro. Like I told him, like the last time I talked to Cuz, like I told, I think you was here that day, JP. Like I get tired of the OGs, bro, being on hoe shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. If niggas don't want to do what Rilla was talking about, you don't want to be a community activist. At least just stay out the way then, cause niggas like him, he just be in the way, bro. He don't be doing shit. He ain't talking about shit. You feel me? He don't be on shit, bro. He don't be
Yeah, that nigga
outside. You
miserable.
feel me?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
miserable.
it's like that nigga, bro. If that nigga was around, like, bro, we can just bump into you and see what you want, like. But nigga, he just an old ass man that be on bullshit, bro. Not add nothing to the conversation. No, like no hoes like this nigga, nothing, bro. So I don't
Dog,
know,
what you
man.
did to this nigga, dog?
I don't even know, bro. I was over there. The man asked me what I did for a living. I was like, bro, I'm not about to tell you what I do for a living. Next question. And I thought it was cool because we left. Bro, I was literally, my chick was right there. I was literally outside the crib and shit when I talk. I just seen him up there and I was like, let me go up there and fuck with him. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'll be fucking around with him. You know what I'm saying? Like messing with him and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say that I never go over there and try to like mess with him and shit like that. But the man asked me where I work, and I ain't try to tell him. And ever since then, he just been on that shit. You know what I mean?
Shit weird, bro.
But for
That shit
some
weird.
reason, I never thought he had nothing personal against me. I just think he just is one of them people when they start going, they just keep going, and it's like, bro, like you ain't gonna chill.
That nigga gotta relax. That shit be
Nah, ain't no chill, ain't no chill. Nah, yo, but I agree with Daryl Long said, yo, part and self, yo. My bad for cutting you off. Like
you
these
good, bro. You
old
good.
dudes, yo, like these old dudes make it bad for us, like to have fun with the younger people in these spaces, yo. You know what I'm saying? They do give us a bad name because I remember Tiki and them and Sway used to say that shit, like these old niggas gotta go or whatever, whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm
Mhm.
glad that we still got some cool older dudes in these spaces. Like AM still in this space, Izzy in this space right now. You know, Corey Love is older, and you don't see them type of dudes. You know what I mean? For the most part, these brothers do their thing, man, and stay, you know, humble, man, and stay positive, man, and give positive feedback though. They don't act like John Galt, bro. They still got swag about themselves. You feel me?
And
Now
back
he
to
just
our
a fuck
original
nigga.
conversation. Oh, go ahead.
Now I'm saying
Nah,
John
you
Goat
good,
just a
JP.
fuck nigga. Old, young. That nigga been like this since high school. He ain't just turned like this. Nigga came out the womb to fuck nigga.
Damn, damn, pretty great. I think said he was the fuck nigga for birth.
Facts.
Yo, that's
But
crazy.
to go back to our original conversation, I do think that a lot of people come on the internet and like basically like moping.
Mm.
Mm.
You know, let's say they got rejected from a woman. They come on here and mope and say, "Oh, these women ain't shit." Who at the bell? You just mad because you got rejected. That's why,
Yeah,
I came up with some years ago saying that, man, before we listen to these niggas, like when Next Level you was asking questions, before we just listen to these niggas, we got to check their resumes.
yeah.
You know, we got to see if y'all actually even dealing with women like this for real. Before you could just come up here and just benefit off the out of everybody else lived experience.
Mm.
That's what
I mean,
I had unsubscribed from a lot of people. Once I found out they not even living what they talking about, I'm like, what's the point of listening to you? I'd rather listen to the person that
yeah,
actually living it.
but you gotta understand, yo. Before I go to the story, right? I'm about to be on mute for a minute, but but JP, like yo, like yo, it's a good thing for this space, right? Because I never got a chance to actually talking to law enforcement. There's dudes who've been in law enforcement, like Charles Faulkner, right? He been in law enforcement in the military for over 20 years, wrestled and stuff, and he got a platform as well. And he had officers up there breaking down crying. I ain't about to say the brother name. I'll never do that though. But like, yo, his wife took him for everything, bro. His he can't see his kids, took it for everything in a divorce or whatever. So it's good to hear another side of black people too, whether they middle class, upper class, lower class, whatever class. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because you was only talking about the ghetto, and there's a rise range of people who don't live in the ghetto. So how come that we can't have all experience? The ghetto experience, the middle class experience, law enforcement
I think
experience.
that was the problem. It was nothing but the middle class and above that got accepted. Their stories is more accepted online than the ghetto. A lot of people was afraid to acknowledge they have any association with the poor, with the ghetto, and who out the bam. So I think that's when I came up and I just started, legitimize my upbringing. It closed the deal, the gap of just middle class, higher class, and who out the band, right? So I just when I decided to come up here, I started, talking about and not feeling bad about being in my situation at all. And was able to substantiate why, my position in my upbringing. It was a lot of positive that came out of it.
Facts. And them niggas is low key jealous.